From One Twins Way in Minneapolis, welcome inside Target Field. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the Minnesota Twins. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. About to get started here. Getting the nod on the mound, Bailey Ober.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
The wind and the pitch. Ian Happ in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
First pitch, 7-10.
The wind to kick the pitch. And that one fouled off. And a count 1-2. And that's too high. Swing, and he breaks his bat. On to first. One out in the top of the first. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Nico Hoerner.
And Boog, you know he's happy seeing a righty out there on the mound in this one. I mean, over 300 against righties on the year, so definitely you expect him to try to tack on a few more points of batting average with a couple of hits. Should be a good matchup for him in this one.
And now the DH, Christopher Morel. In there, and it's 0-1. Singy, this kid's quite a story. Super talented. Maybe as good an arm as the Cubs have on their team defensively. One of their fastest players. He debuted at 22 years old after having played 10 games above AA. And it's 1-1.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Kicks and fires. Fouls it off, still 1-2. One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2. The wind of the pitch. And a good eye there.
And not just offensively, but this is a guy that has a cannon of an arm. He's thrown balls in over 100 miles per hour. He's got speed on the base paths. He can do it all.
Here's a high chopper. Miranda picks it up, tosses to the pitcher, covering the bag. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight.
The second baseman, Nico Hoerner.
Here's Nico Hoerner. Good contact guy, good defender. First pitch just misses. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Kepler reaching back towards the wall. Reaching for it and brings it in. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And now the Twins will go to work on offense. We've got no score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back in Target Field and getting the start, Drew Smiley.
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
And now the Minnesota designated hitter, Michael A. Taylor.
The designated hitter, Michael A.
And here it comes. Line drive to short and caught.
Batting second.
Now the lineup for the Twins as constructed by Rocco Baldelli. Coming off a huge showing in their last game, Trevor Larnach.
Well, he's coming off a nice 4 RBI performance last time out, so they'll certainly take something like that again. It's very interesting. When a guy gets comfortable with runners on base, that's when he can do a lot of damage. He's having some really good at-bats, especially when it matters right now.
Kyle Farmer, the next to hit, takes outside.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Next pitch is outside.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
And he deals. That one's in there, and a count 2-1. And now the lefty swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch, top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Here's Carlos Correa, and that's in there for strike 1. Ripped to third and picked on a hop. Gathers and throws, and the Twins go 1-2-3. Nothing doing here for the Twins. Scoreless after 1. All set for the start of the inning. Dansby Swanson stands in.
Swanson, former first-round pick by the Arizona Diamondbacks. Vanderbilt player in college, College World Series player, all that good stuff, but really coming into his own.
That's in there. That's strike 1. Dansby Swanson's turned into one of the best defensive shortstops in baseball, Chris. And a lot of the help came from Ron Washington, but Dansby put in the work. Next offering is fouled back. Going 2 now. Hard hit to third and foul ball. Dansby Swanson, after all of that hard work defensively, won himself the Gold Glove in 2022. That's hard hit on the line. Buxton racing, makes the catch. Edwin Rios here. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Second inning here, no score. Fastball in for a strike, and that is strike 2. On the ground, out to short. Sends it across the first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Trey Mancini now. First offering misses the mark. And that one almost got him.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
Next offering upstairs. And the right-hander deals. And a 4-pitch walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
So 2 down. Here's Yan Gomes. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1.
Yan Gomes waits.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Righty delivers. In the air, right field. Kepler should have this one. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is the inning. One left for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the second. Now it's the power speed combo. Byron Buxton. And a pitch. In the air, left field. Happ moving under it. One down.
Batting fifth, the second baseman.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. First pitch, and he just misses. Smiley, a guy that really fills up the strike zone, rarely walks people. The downside is the home run ball more likely in play. And there's the strike.
Well, pitchers like this usually work down in the zone a lot, but these days, with all the uppercut swings most hitters are taking to elevate the ball, pitchers almost have to be effective up in the zone with hard stuff. So maybe that's one area he can improve in his game to try to combat that long ball.
Next one in the dirt. As a hitter, does knowing that this guy's going to be in the zone, does that make you more aggressive?
Kind of, but you still have to stay on that backside.
Swing and a miss. He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, you rarely ever see 3 curveballs in a row because that's one of those pitches that's most effective when you haven't seen it recently. You might see 3 sliders in a row, but right there, he was feeling that curveball and figured he could finish with that pitch.
Kicks and deals. On the ground to third. Knocks it down to the hole. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. We played 2 full. We're tied 0-0. Back in Minnesota, here's the third baseman, Patrick Wisdom.
Patrick Wisdom.
And the right-hander back to work. The 0-1. And that misses off the outside edge. Singy, Wisdom's a guy with big-time power. In 2021, he broke the Cubs rookie record for homers in a season as he surpassed Chris Bryant's total of 26. He came up with 28 home runs. Next offering is fouled back.
Yeah, and he hit some tape measure shots. Kind of surprising that he's got one of the fastest home run trots in Major League Baseball. Usually that's for guys who hit those paint scrapers, Boo, that barely get over, not the ones that are no doubters off the bat.
The pitch. And another ball.
And one more thing about that power, it was on display early in his career. Homered in 8 of his first 10 starts in the majors.
Up the middle. To first, and one away in the top of the third.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it and got the ground ball.
One down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field. In there for strike one. Bellinger hitting 9th in today's lineup, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Top of the third, no score. The next offering misses. 1-1. To the right side. He dives, but he can't make the catch. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
The batter, the left
Back to the top of the lineup, Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit. Grounded out back to the pitcher his first time. Ober checks over to first, and he's back. And that's outside. Happ, a reigning Gold Glove winner, 28 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2015. Bellinger over at first with one away. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fouled off. He was late. Next pitch misses. 2-2. And that's downstairs and outside. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And the righty deals. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Morel.
Christopher Morel, the next Cub to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Two outs. Out towards left center. Buxton moves under it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Cubs leave one, and we are still scoreless. As we go to the last of the third, and now the first baseman, Jose Miranda.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Count 1-0.
The pitch.
2 balls, no strike.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. That one missed. Now 3-0. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
Here's Trevor Larnach. Didn't play in the day game yesterday, so he should be fresh for this one.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Line to right, base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Now batting Max Kepler. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. And delivers outside. Next offering is fouled back. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Left-hand batter waits. And down on strikes he goes. And that's the first out. Michael A. Taylor, the next twin up to hit. 0 for 1 so far.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
2 on, 1 out. And it's fouled away. The pitch. Got him. 2 gone. Kyle Farmer up to the plate now. He struck out swinging in his first at bat. Ball 1 there. Miranda at second. Larnach at first. 2 out of the inning. Gets the call. And the count 1-1.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Next one misses. And the count 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That one in for a strike. 2-2. The pitch.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's wrong.
First and second, 2 down. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Twin strand of pair. Still no score. On to the fourth. And now Nico Horner.
The second base.
Feels like it's less common today that you see a guy like this. The speed component, the contact component, but lack of power. There's a strike.
I think baseball's starting to understand that those guys are valuable like they once were. They need them in this game today.
Check swing. Went around. 0-2 now. That one off the mark. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Upstairs.
2-2 to count.
Struck him out swinging. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base pass. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
And the 0-1. Good eye right there.
Dansby Swanson, this is a guy who kind of had a target on his back. #1 overall pick out of Vanderbilt. People were expecting a whole lot, comparing him to Derek Jeter.
Here comes a pitch. And a count 1-2. Swanson with an outstanding career at Vanderbilt. Won the 2014 College World Series and was also named the most outstanding player. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
The right fielder.
Edwin Rios, the next Cub to hit. Grounded out to short in his first trip. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So digging in, Trey Mancini worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So a 2-out double, but they don't score. On now to the bottom of the fourth. We're tied 0-0. And welcome back. Bottom four, and now for the Twins, Carlos Correa. Smiley back to work. In the air, out towards left center. Swanson makes the grab. One pitch and 1 out.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Here's Byron Buxton, maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. On the ground to short. Toss to Mancini. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting the second baseman.
So up next for Minnesota, Jorge Polanco went down on strikes his first time through. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1.
Now 1-1. That one hit to right. Rios sizes this one up, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3, and we're still knotted at 0.
It ain't no surprise, a full moon sits in the sky.
We go to the top of the 5th, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Yan Gomes. The pitch. And strike one to the catcher.
You know, these Cubs showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And that one gets down, fair ball. Throw, and it gets away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Patrick Wisdom.
And the batter now, Patrick Wisdom. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball one.
And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
Gomes, the lone runner, stands at third with no outs. That's in there, and the count 1-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Next pitch is outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Kicks and fires. And downstairs.
Well, these guys have had a hard time scoring in this one. The guy out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Cody Bellinger getting ready to hit. Reached on an infield single his first time. And that one pulled foul. No outs. Runners at first and third. Pitch is in for a strike, and the count is 0-2. At the belt and fires. Good eye right there.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Miranda to second. They complete the double play, but the run scores. It's 1-0.
First and third, nobody out. You're thinking you've got it lined up for a pretty big inning right here. So that double play is pretty deflating. They get the run in, but now they're starting all over.
Ian Happ up to hit. The Happ Daddy. And that's in for a strike.
0-1.
The 0-1. Here's a rocket out to left. Larnach right there to make the grab. And that'll do it. So they get one run, one hit, no errors, and nobody left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cubs 1 and the Twins 0. Welcome back. Ryan Jeffers at the plate.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
And a pitch. That misses, and that's ball one. Turned on, but foul wide of third. And a 1-1. And there's a ball. That one not close. And the count is 3-1. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Happ heads towards it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. Out to short. Swanson picks it up. Rolls across the diamond. Home half of the fifth inning moving along. 2 quick outs. Trevor Larnach, the next to hit. Single to right at his first trip. Ball one, no strikes. On the ground to the left. Swanson fires over to first. That's out number 3. Down go the Twins in order. They still trail 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, now the number 2 hitter, Christopher Morel.
The designated hitter.
Morel, 23 years old, and he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games. The right-hander back to work. That clips the corner.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
High fly ball out to center field. Buxton moves under it. And a quick out, number 1.
The batter, number 2, second baseman.
So up next, Nico Horner. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Righty to the plate. Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. Nope, he held back. The wind and the pitch. Off the mark there. And it's 2-2. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely. If he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Bounce to third. Farmer collects on the run, sends it over to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Dansby Swanson, the next Cub to hit. A guy who makes an impact not just at the plate, but also in the field.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing here this half. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the sixth. It's the Cubs 1 and the Twins nothing. Back at Target Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Max Kepler at the plate. And the pitch.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Swing and a ball popped up. Corner puts it away. One away.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter,
Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. And next for Minnesota, Michael A. Taylor. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Taylor measures 6 feet 4 inches, 215 pounds, and he took home a Gold Glove in 2021.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
In there. And so now 1-2.
Nothing but curveballs so far in the at bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for because you start wondering.
Swings and misses. Some high cheese for strike 3. Blew him away with a fastball after starting the at bat with a bunch of breaking balls. Singy.
Yeah, that was a nice setup, Boog. Didn't offer him anything straight to look at on the first 3 pitches. So when they ran that fastball up there, clearly his timing wasn't there. And I doubt that's what he was looking to protect against with 2 strikes.
Now the third baseman, Kyle Farmer. That one's in there, 0-1. The wide to kick the pitch. Close one, doesn't get the call. And now it's even 1-1. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Throwing the ball really well today. That 2-seam fastball's got good run on it. Excellent job of moving it around the plate.
Next pitch is outside. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Carlos Correa, the kind of bat that can make a big impact if they can keep it going here. 3-2 now. Good job to fight that one off.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
And there's ball 4.
Got a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow, Boog, he found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Correa in the box again, takes a strike.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you got to stay within yourself.
And here it comes. And that's in the dirt. They say you win. And he deals. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Struck him out looking. One left for Minnesota, and it remains 1-0. Jorge Alcala gets the ball now.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, one-run game, so up now for Chicago, Edwin Rios.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
The wind of the pitch. Left field. Larnach makes the play. One up, one down.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Trey Mancini, the next Cub to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Action in the pen down there. Jorge Lopez warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Next offering is in for a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Fouls one off. 2-2. The wind of the pitch. That one is upstairs.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
3-2 now. To the right side. Steps on first for the out.
Now batting, the catcher, Yan Gomes.
Now it's Yan Gomes. First offering misses badly for ball one. And that's outside. The next pitch misses, and that's ball three.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
There's the strike, 3-1. And he couldn't come up with it.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Wisdom in the box with two gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And 2 as he waves at that one.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some guys.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and that'll do it. One left for the Cubs. They lead it 1-0.
For the traditional 7-inning stretch.
Back in Minnesota, bottom of the 7th. Here's the center fielder, Byron Buxton. Singy, you gotta appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And a foul ball. And now the lefty. And a ground ball to first. Dives, but it's off his glove. Fires to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the seventh.
Second baseman.
And now for the Twins, Jorge Polanco. And ball one. And that one gets down, fair ball. So a man aboard now with one away.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Here's the catcher to hit, Ryan Jeffers. Pitch misses inside, ball one.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Snap throw to first. Polanco back easily. Another move to first. And he's back in that time as well. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Next offering is fouled back. The pitch. On the ground to third. Nice stop. There's one. The throw is wild and it gets away. And it's going to wind up out of play.
Well, he hung in there at second to get the out, but the return throw to first was way offline. And I have to think the runner coming in the second had a part in that. You can't assume the double play, but because the batter moves up past first, he does get charged with the throwing error right there.
Jose Miranda, the next Twin up to hit. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. So the tying run at second. And a foul ball. Jeffers on at second with 2 down. Next offering misses. 1 and 2 to count.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swing and a miss, and that is that.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jorge Lopez. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. Here's Cody Bellinger.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
The pitch. That one catches the corner. Lopez, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a curve, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. Missed inside with the curve. Falling behind 2-1. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Next offering is fouled back. Left-hand hitter waits. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 2-2 on the way. Fights it off. He'll see another. Lopez gets the swing and the miss, and one out now. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Happ, batting with one down, takes a strike. Some movement in the Twins bullpen. Caleb Thielbar warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. And the right-hander deals.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Way out front for strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Got him looking. Now 2 away.
Tunneled that pitch. Thought it was going to be a slider breaking in off the plate, but it hugged the corner. And at that point, when he recognized it, it was just too late.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the DH, Christopher Morel. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Now it's the second baseman, Nico Horner. Well struck left field. That's back. And caught on the warning track. Cubs lead 1, but they lead it 1-0. Bottom of the 8th, and now for the Twins, Trevor Larnach. The pitch. That catches the outside corner. Strike 1. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Michael Fulmer, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. That one drifts inside.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
The tying run at the plate. And fouled off. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Donovan Solano. And this is a big at bat in this ball game. In there, and it's 0-1. And that's down and away. Next one is off the plate. Now 2-2. Line drive, base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
Substitution now at first base. Here's the pinch runner for the Twins, number 95. Next is the designated hitter, Michael A. Taylor. Step off, throw to first. Back in there standing. In the air, left field. Happ moving under it. Pulls it down, and there are 2 away.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
The third baseman,
Kyle Farmer will hit next.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
Smiley picks to first. Throw is low, and he can't pick it. Strike one.
That's a big run over there at first base. He's got some speed. Let's see if they send him.
The pitch. And a swing and a miss there. Kicks and fires. In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Here comes a pitch. Bounce to the left side. Down the line, and it's foul. And the pitch. Hot shot to third. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Fires over to first. That's the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 1 and the Twins nothing. Now into the ball game on defense, number 95. He takes over at right. So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Caleb Thielbar.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
Now here is Dansby Swanson. And this is very likely the last chance he gets to keep his hitting streak alive. And here it comes. 0-1. Thielbar in his 6th season, 36 years old, and he's playing today in his home state of Minnesota. Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
And the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Rios stands in now and watches strike one. And a swing and a miss. Movement in the bullpen. Dennis Santana preparing to come on if needed. Next pitch misses, and the count is 1-2. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike three.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Mancini in the box now. No balls and a strike. Ripped to short. Correa collects it. Slings it across, and that's the third out. Bottom of the ninth coming up, and we'll see if he can complete the shutout after the break. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth, Michael Fulmer.
And he's coming in to pitch on 4 days rest right here. And that might not be a factor at all in terms of being rusty, but he should definitely be well rested.
And here comes Carlos Correa. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. The line and the pitch. Ball one low.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Swings and misses. And that's strike one. And another ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Bounced out to short. Tosses to first. A huge out to start the bottom of the ninth.
Such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Buxton, the next to hit, takes ball one.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Strike two.
2-2.
And now the count filled up 3-2. Jorge Polanco would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. Home team down a run here in the last half of inning number 9. Got him! Down to the last out for the Twins.
Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Jorge Polanco. And that one wrapped foul. Next offering is in for a strike.
Decisions. This guy's got 5 pitches to put the hitter away. I don't know what you're looking for here, 0-2.
Is just 1 strike away. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Down to their final strike. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. A one-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Next offering is in the dirt. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the guys standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these guys did on the mound today.
And a 1-0 final score here in this one. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. For the Twins, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 20 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.